All right. Welcome to Mastering Sales with Brent Gove. And this is a broker agnostic training. So welcome Remax, Keller Williams, Sotheby's, Compass, you independents, you EXP agents out there, Berkshire Hathaway, wherever you are, you're welcome. You're loved here because this is about your kids. This is about your family. You doing better at sales makes all the difference in the world. Oh my gosh, there's some famous people on today. Fidel Morales from Vacaville, Luanne Gove from Elk Grove, Vincent St. Louis. Some of my favorite people are here. This is awesome. And of course, all of you. I can name a lot of people, but so here's the deal. I'm going to go fast. I have 4 key points today. We're going to go fast. Please take notes. Number 1, if you want to I've sold over 5,000 homes in the past 27 years. I have what's called street credibility. I'm not telling you what you should do as a coach who hasn't done it. I have done it and I understand it. So number 1, have a plan for lead generation. Your success in sales starts and fails with lead generation. It must be measurable, it must be specific, and it must be time blocked. Measurable, specific, and time blocked. And it must be honored. If you're taking notes, write that down. So what's that mean? That means if you're one of these people who does lead gen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 to noon, that's what you do. End of story, period. There was a while I was building my company and I made outbound calls to agents to build my real estate brokerage every Friday from 2 to 5. I never missed. I just didn't miss. Don't think I didn't get invited to go to Lake Tahoe. Don't think I didn't get invited to play an afternoon round of golf. Don't think I didn't get invited to go wine tasting in Napa Friday afternoon. And guess what I said every single time? Nope, because I honor my schedule. And if you live by your calendar, you will experience your dreams. If you have the guts, the courage, the moxie, internal fortitude. So number 1, have a plan. It must be measurable. It must be specific. Like I'm going to call 50 people today, 50 people between 9 and noon. I'm calling, I've got dialers going. Well, how do you do that? You'll go figure it out. Start Googling it, watching people do that. I'm going to door knock 50 doors every morning. Michael Sories in Sacramento, California does it every morning. He's done it for decades. He's also lives in an 8,000 square foot home that has more exotic dream cars than Jay Leno. He's really successful. He door knocks. He goes door to door like a Kirby vacuum salesman or solar guy or someone selling pest control, bug spray. It's environmentally friendly, whatever. He's going door to door selling magazines essentially because he doesn't have an ego about it. By the way, he went to Stanford, I believe. He's a Stanford grad. And after graduating from Stanford and getting a master's degree, he goes door to door. He still does it. He goes 50 doors a day. 250 doors a week, 1,000 doors a month. Wow. Massive action does what? Creates results. So that is a very specific, measurable plan. Now, for me, I did open houses on Saturday and Sunday from like 9 in the morning till 9 at night. And then Sunday, I go to church at 9, get out at 10:30. I'd be out putting signs at 11, done by noon, an hour putting out signs. I put out like 30. I put out massive signs and I put out massive action. I got massive results. I had 60, 70, 80 buyers and I didn't have time. How do you work with them? I didn't. I just had the ones who were desperate. The ones like, I have to buy a home this weekend. Okay, you're my buyer, I guess. I didn't have time to play patty cake. And so I really want to encourage you to do that. And then when you are calling, maybe you're calling the expireds or the for sale by owners, or you're calling your sphere, or you're calling around a listing, or you're calling people you know from the Chamber of Commerce or from the Boy Scouts or from soccer or Little League, and you're going through your list and going, hey, I'm Brent Gove, and I'm also in the league, and I also help donate back equipment for kids that need it. Love to talk to you about maybe listing your home or helping you buy a home. Would you be, oh, you're not? Okay, thanks. Bye. Again and again and again and again and again. Guess what? People are going to say yes. And so guess what you need to do? You need to put music on that inspires you while you're doing that. Have it in the background. Music that inspires you. And then have your vision board, your dream board right there in front of you, because you got to embrace, it's like, well, isn't that hard? That sounds really hard. You know what? You're right. It's hard for you. I think it's fun and easy. I love it. It's what you think it is. If you think it's hard, you're right. If you think it's easy and fun, you're right. Abraham Lincoln said long ago, if a man or a woman is they're about as happy as they make up their mind to be. So what are you going to do? Are you going to make up your mind to be happy? So point number 2 of my 4 points is this. Most agents do this. Ready? This is the life of a real estate agent. I'm excited, I'm depressed. I'm excited, I'm depressed. I'm excited, I'm depressed. You know, it's like, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. And it's no fun. When you're busy actually working, doing massive action, it's fun. It's great. You create this kind of a thermostat, like right here. Well, this isn't, we'll pretend it's a thermostat right here. It turns on the fireplace in my room. But what do you do with thermostat? You set that thing at 70. Ooh, I unplugged my thing. I better plug my laptop back in. You set that thing at 72 degrees or 70 degrees or 68 or whatever temperature you like. You set that thing and you go. And guess what? Amateurs, they go up and down on their feelings. I'm excited, I'm depressed, I'm excited. Pros set that thing and they show up and do the open houses. I got invited to snow ski some weekends, water ski in the summer, go camping, do fun things, got a beautiful multi-million-dollar cabin. That's going to be great. And I said no. I honored my calendar. Learn to live by your calendar. Write that down. That's gold. Fidel, Jeffrey, Janine, live by your calendar. Design your life. Listen to me, or somebody will design your life for you. Luanne Chicasso's, right now, I see her there. Beautiful, amazing Luanne. Sells 60, 70 homes a year, every year, killing it. I guarantee you, as a single mom, when she got into real estate, what was it, 50 years ago or 60 years ago, Luanne? We're really good friends. You can only do that to like your best buddy in the world. And we love each other. I can say that. My wife's right there. But I love Luanne. She's like one of my best friends. I have so much respect for her. I guarantee you she embraced the struggle bus. Let me let you in a secret. If it can be hard. And if you're okay, it's going to be hard. But if you go, okay, fine. And you just go for it, it becomes fun. It goes from hard to fun. Because when I was, I got an appointment. I got 2 appointments. Oh my gosh, I got a listing out of the blue. The harder you work, write it down, the luckier you get. The harder you work, the luckier you get. So number 2, don't go off your feelings. Don't be a thermometer. It's hot, it's cold. It's hot, it's cold. It goes up and down with its environment. It's cold today. It's hot today. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. Up and down, thermometer. That's what teenagers do. That's what children do. You are no longer a child. Put off foolish, childish ambitions and be a woman. Be a man. Set that thing. Not an amateur, but a pro. Number 3, become a master at lead generation. Become a master lead generator. What do you mean by become a master lead generator? Well, when you become a master lead generation, you pay the price. Guess what? You have this thing called, write it down, street credibility. Your buyers can feel it. Your sellers can taste it. You walk in, they know she means business. He means business. You know what I mean? I was with an architect here in Nantucket. I'm in Nantucket today, just outside of Massachusetts. Been here for like 4 days, staying in a place called the White Elephant. It's pretty nice, pretty swanky. And flew here in Delta and the lay flat sleets. You just kind of wake up somewhere. It's totally awesome. But anyway, so here's the deal. He's an architect and he does famous buildings and this and that. I go, can I ask you a question? What was it like on your first few architect projects? And he goes, oh God. And I go, can you send me? Because I don't want you to look at those. I go, why not? He goes, yeah, I had to learn. I had to grow. They weren't that great. I'm kind of embarrassed by it. I go, so here you are now, 28 years later, and you're telling me this project, what's the difference? He goes, well, I know what I'm doing. And I go, did you get there through making mistakes, or did you just nail your architectural drawings and design and style? He goes, yeah. So listen to me, you guys. You're going to fail. You're going to struggle. You're going to say the wrong thing at the wrong time. And the pretty soon you said this and that one a little better. All of a sudden you're saying the right thing at the right time. You're saying the right thing at the right time. They zig, you zag. They bob, you weave. It's a dance like the waltz. And you have street credibility. You see them back up, you back up. They lean forward and start asking. You can lean forward and ask questions. They lower their voice, you lower their voice. They get excited and talk louder, you get excited and talk louder. You learn to mirror and match your prospect. They talk slow and very clearly and distinctly. You learn to talk very slow and to say, there's 3 points here we got to be aware of when we list your house. Point number 1, point number 2. You talk to people differently. Well, you're not being real. No, it's called being respectful. It is called being respectful to the other person. And you ask them, do you want to be texted, emailed? How do you want to be called on the phone? How do you want to be communicated to? Very important sales technique. Okay, final, number 4, point 4, and we're done. So how do you really master lead generation? Again, you come up with the plan. You don't go off how you feel. You suck it up and do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. So that one day you'll live the way other people only dreamed of. And that's my life today. It's pretty cool. The life of a lot of other people. So massive action by honoring your lead gen will lead to something I call the big mo. So point number 4, the big mo. Do you know that everything's easier in your life with momentum? When you're on fire and you have 5, 10, 15 deals, you show property, you put them in escrow, it's like everything you touch turns to gold. But when you don't have any listings, you don't have anything in escrow, real estate can be very difficult. It can be downright cruel. So you got to break through. You got to fight your way through. Best example of this is a woman I trained probably 15 years ago, 10 years, maybe 13 years ago. She was a pastor's wife. Her name is Krista Proctor. She's from Sacramento, California. I'm going to rat her out. She did everything I told her to do. Did open houses Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, in a market that was growing for months and months and months and months without a single sale. She was doubting herself 6 ways from Sunday. And she's praying to God and like, what's wrong? God's not hearing her prayers. Oh, let me tell you, she's got an amazing story. In the end of the 5th month, she sold 5 homes. So did she sell 5 homes in 1 month, or she sell 5 homes in 5 months? The next month, she sold 3 or 4 homes. And the next 2 or 3 months, she had 12 open escrows. She didn't quit because she powered through. She fought her way through, and you are going to have to fight. I'm slobbering now. It's getting good. You're going to have to fight your way through whatever it is you're up against. Big financial mountain, you're coming down. Health challenges, I'm gonna power through it. I'm gonna drink my healthy juice, green juice, whatever it is you're gonna drink. You're gonna take your vitamins. You're gonna chew on failure. You gotta, come on. That little kid likes me. Brett Schwartz's son thinks I'm funny. He's cracking up. But here's the deal. Eat your spinach, embrace the suck. You get a ticket to the struggle bus. It's going to your future, your goals and dreams. I wish I could tell you everything's easy. Getting in shape's easy. Marriage is easy. Business is easy. Everything's easy. It's not true. But when you go hard, it gets easy. When you do it easy, it's really, really hard. So I want to empower you today. Come up with a plan, stick to it, and go and go and go. And if you have to be like Krista Proctor, where you go 5 months without a sale, and I'm like, she was doing everything right. I go, it's going to break, it's going to break. I thought it'd break in the 2nd month, the 3rd month, and it broke. Today, she's a big real estate star in Sacramento. Today, she is listings and sales, and even though the market's tight up, she puts homes in escrow all the time. It's easy today because she paid the price and had faith, a belief in things not yet seen, and powered through. And today she lives in a beautiful home, drives a beautiful car. They don't have that old Suburban that had one of the tires was a spare on it, had the nice hubcap wasn't on. And I brought them money and gifts at Christmas on Christmas Eve because they had nothing. And I remember that. And now they bring dozens and dozens of people gifts, and they're able to be a blessing to the city of Sacramento because Mama Bear stepped up and she went cave woman. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed Mastering Sales with Brent Gove. I speak the truth. Go out there and do what it takes for your family. Love you all. Bye for now. See you next week.